Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 20th to the 26th of December. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aries, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Empress, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Magician in reverse, okay? So your challenge moving forward to this coming week, Aries, is the Empress. You may find it hard, you may find it difficult because you know what? During this time, Venus is going to be retrograding. You know, Venus is your ruler in the 7th house in astrology. So you may find it difficult in regards to maybe business or maybe in regards to your relationships with other people. Venus is retrograding, okay? And Venus is associated with the Empress. So we're going to clarify and see what your important messages here moving forward for this coming week. Now, in the recent past, you have the Moon, the Hanged Man, and the 8 of Cups. I feel like in the recent past, a lot of you disconnected from some sort of situation that wasn't really clear to you. I feel like in the recent past, maybe you expected someone to take action, they didn't take action, and so as a result of that, you decided to either disconnect, or maybe you were dealing with somebody here who decided to disconnect from you. We're going to clarify and get more information about this in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Tower, the 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like in the present moment, a relationship that you're in with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I have Scorpio really strong here. Something here is changing or evolving, okay? Something here is changing or evolving. With the Tower here, something could be breaking down. Maybe something within your relationship may be breaking down. We're going to find out more when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Chariot, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. I do feel in the near future that a lot of you are going to be moving forward. I do see some sort of situation here in regards to your finances that you may need to know about here. You could even have an offer coming, an offer that's coming in from somebody here as well. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician, the Page of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Sun, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So what you don't see coming is that there was a sad situation in your life that really affected you on a really big level here. I'm also seeing that for many of you, the reason why somebody has stopped giving to you or a situation hasn't really been giving as much as it used to give to you is because somebody here may be disconnected at some point. I do see this person coming back, an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm also seeing for many of you that because you've given up on some sort of situation or you've stopped kind of expecting something from some sort of situation, that's when things are going to open up for you, okay? So if you've had some sort of high expectation and you've tried to manifest something or you try to create something and you found that you're not successful doing that, I feel like the reason why that may be is because other people, there's other things that are going on right now when it comes to your 7th house, and 7th house has everything to do with other people. So during this week, because Venus is finally going retrograde, a lot of you are going to see that people are going to kind of come around and make themselves available to you when they're ready, okay? So there's something here about you giving up or not being interested in maybe forcing something, okay? But rather waiting for something to kind of happen on its own, okay? And that's what you don't see coming. The fact that, you know, Aries, you're so used to taking action all the time, right? You're so used to doing everything while everybody else kind of sits back. And it's not going to be like that now with Venus going retrograde. Venus going retrograde means that people, you know, other people are maybe not going to be functioning as quick as you want them to, and things may not be as clear as you want them to. So what you don't see coming is that by allowing other people to come to you and allowing things to develop on their own, that's when things are going to move forward for you, okay? And it's going to be a little bit different for you for the next few weeks up until the end of January is what I'm getting, okay? So that's something that you may need to know moving forward. Now, let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge, which is the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is clarified by the World, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. For many of you, your biggest challenge here is the fact that there is going to be some sort of issues where, you know, there's a lack of cooperation. There may even be a lack of cooperation in the present moment, a lack of giving or receiving when it comes to other people. Now, if you own a business, okay, or you are in some sort of business related to, finances, and finances are predominantly something that you're working with, I feel like right now for many of you, because Venus is going to go retrograde, and actually by next week it's already going to be in its retrograde phase, a lot of you are going to recognize that working with other people may become difficult, or dealing with other people may become difficult, okay? And this is where a lot of you have to really know this information, because when it happens, a lot of you aren't going to be confused, right? You're going to know why certain situations are not working out the way that you want to, okay? Venus rules our finances, and it also rules the divine feminine, okay? So something here is coming to an end. I feel like this is very much unexpected. There's some sort of situation where working with other people or expecting some sort of like gift or something, there's something here about equal give and take. Something here is going to change, okay? So if you had maybe expected things to kind of work out in terms of, relationships or business and stuff like that, you have to be prepared to know that because Venus is retrograding, things are not going to be how they usually are. Okay. And there may even be what you don't see coming, and this is your challenge, a situation that maybe you thought was going to grow and be amazing and great doesn't end up being amazing and great. Okay. Because there's something here that you need to learn when Venus goes retrograde. Okay. And for many of you, that's your challenge. Okay. And I know that's something that maybe you don't want to hear, but that's something that I need to prepare you for. Okay. So there may be some sort of cooperative relationship here, in business, or maybe even a relationship that you're in that you thought was really going to go to the next level that doesn't go to the next level because Venus is retrograding, okay? And that's happening until the end of January. So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the moon in the recent past. Something here was hidden from you in the recent past, or you didn't completely understand what was happening here in the past. So the moon is clarified by the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, a lot of you decided to disconnect from somebody here, or someone chose to disconnect from you because they felt like maybe they didn't really know where they stood with you. I feel like somebody here constantly made the other person wait in the past. And as a result of that, with all the waiting and the lack of communication, and there's a lot of misunderstandings that I feel like happened in the past, okay? And something here didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. The reason why this person walked away from you or disconnected, and I don't feel like this was you that walked away, I feel like you were dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody who has water very strong in their chart. They can also be somebody who's very, overly emotional. This person may have decided to walk away because they didn't want to be involved in drama or be involved in something here that they couldn't completely understand. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Judgment, the Devil, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody here came to a realization that they didn't want to be involved in a toxic situation, okay? So this situation that you're in with this person may have become overly toxic. I'm also getting having a relationship that was casual, supposed to move to the next level, didn't move to the next level, didn't make any plans to move to the next level. So as a result of that, even though somebody here maybe had an idea in their head that this is what was going to happen, I feel like that's not what happened here in the past. What happened here in the past was somebody kept, kept things kind of in this secretive kind of energy, okay, number one. And number two, I'm also getting someone here didn't take action. And as a result of that, things didn't go the way that you wanted them to, okay? So this is what I'm seeing happen in the past, major misunderstanding. Okay. Now in the present moment, something here is breaking down. I feel like a relationship that you're in isn't really working out. There is a breakdown that's happening. This person still does want to offer you love and they still want to have this connection with you, but there's a reason why the Tower is happening. And I feel like the reason why the Tower is happening is very much connected to Venus going retrograde. Okay, which is your 7th house ruler in astrology. So let's clarify the Tower and see why there's some sort of misunderstanding happening. Something's breaking down in the present moment in your life. Let's see why. So the Tower is clarified by the Fool, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. For many of you, you're questioning somebody that you're dealing with in the present moment. I feel like this person is taking way too long to have this new beginning with you, okay? And that may be the reason why the relationship is breaking down now, because Aries, I feel like you're worried. You're worried about something in the present moment. You're worried about something here that isn't functioning the way that it's supposed to, okay? So a lot of you know that maybe it's time for you to have a new beginning, but you don't know if this new beginning is going to go the way that you want to. And just keep in mind, okay, your person is the Knight of Pentacles. Your person is the Queen of Cups. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm also getting water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a fire sign, Sagittarius, or a Leo, okay? But either way, you're supposed to have a new beginning, and the delay that's happening in the present moment is connected to Venus going retrograde, okay? So it's not that this person doesn't like you and doesn't want to be with you. I think this person needs more time to kind of see if this is something that they want moving forward, okay? Tell me more about the Queen of Cups, this offer of love that's coming in for Aries in the present moment. I do see somebody here in the present moment possibly wants to have a relationship with you. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Whoever this person is in the present moment, I feel like a lot of you are kind of pushing this person away, okay? And you may be pushing this person away, Aries, in the present moment because you have some sort of expectation from them. And one thing that I have to tell you, I'm going to be really honest with you. Some of you may not like what I'm about to tell you, but because Venus is going retrograde, you can't have all these expectations when it comes to this person, because Venus is your 7th house ruler, okay? And a lot of you don't understand what I'm actually saying to you, but if you look up Venus retrograde, you will understand what that means. Venus rules love. So if you're expecting to engage and be with somebody between now and the end of January, it may not go the way that you want to. I do see a little, a period of time where you and this person there may be a separation or a disconnect. And when that separation and disconnect happens, a lot of you aren't really going to understand what's going on in the cosmos. And you may think, oh, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe this person, it's not that this person doesn't want you. It's that this person needs time. Okay. This is why they're coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. They don't want to rush into something they don't completely understand. And you have the Tower here. The Tower happens when something isn't built on a solid foundation. So the question that a lot of you need to ask yourself in regards to this connection that you want, this relationship that you want, is what are you building? What are you creating? What do you want? And what does this person want? And are you both on the same page? Because what I've noticed for many of the readings is a lot of people aren't on the same page as the other person. And that's going to be seen more and more when Venus goes retrograde, okay? So in the present moment, there is an offer of love coming in, but a lot of you are defensive. And the reason why you're defensive, or you're trying to protect your energy from maybe this person because you don't want to get hurt, is because a lot of you have to connect the idea of Venus retrograding and then you, which is Aries, okay? So I do see a relationship coming in, but you need to have patience. And if you're not patient and understanding with these people, with the other, which is Venus in the 7th house, that's when things become a little bit more difficult for you, okay? Now, in the near future, things get very interesting because a lot of you just want to disconnect. Okay, you're like, you know what, maybe I should just do things on my own. But one of the things you have to be aware of is that there's a major opportunity that's coming in for you, and it's coming in for you when the time is right. Okay, a lot of you want things now, and Spirit is saying now is not the time. Venus is going retrograde, okay? There's some sort of lesson here that you have to learn when Venus goes retrograde. A lot of you may not really understand that, but that's something that I feel like you're going to be learning moving forward, okay? So it looks like you are going to be moving forward. We're going to find out what you're moving towards in a moment. But first, I want to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's an important message here for you about your finances, especially because Venus is going to be going retrograde. And I know all throughout this reading I've been talking to you about that. It's because it's something that you need to be aware of for the next 2 months, okay, coming up, even though this reading is only for 1 week. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords. You have the King of Cups and the Chariot. Somebody here in the near future has to make a decision. And I feel like this is you, Aries, okay? You need to decide whether or not you want to move forward with this person, because the timing in the near future is going to be right. You're going to be ready. You're going to feel like you're ready. Whereas in the present moment, you feel like you want to have this new beginning now in the present moment. And there's something that stops you and this person from having this new beginning. And the reason why I feel like this new beginning isn't happening, or you're worried that it may not happen, is because you haven't really gotten to know this person 100%. They haven't really gotten to know you. There hasn't really been a solid plan, okay? Now, in the near future, it looks like because you've put in the work within yourself and you've kind of gotten yourself to this level where you need to be, that's when things are finally going to move forward. But the question is, are you going to want to move forward at that point? Because if you want to move forward now and you can't move forward now, you may not even be interested in the near future. And that's maybe something here that I see happening. Tell me more about this offer that's coming in for Aries in the near future. So the King of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords. You have the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So for many of you in the near future, I do see a separation that's happening here, okay? So when this person does offer you something significant, by the way, whoever this person is that's offering you something here, it's a big offer. It's a very solid offer. But I think you get into this place, Aries, where you're like, do I even want this with this person? Maybe I should just cut them off. And the problem that I'm seeing here, Aries, I have to be really honest with you. A lot of you want something to happen now, and because it doesn't happen in the near future, when the timing is right for it to happen, you're just so disconnected from it. You're like, I don't even know if I want this. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. Tell me more about the Chariot for Aries moving forward. For some of you, I'm seeing a third party here in the near future. That could also be another reason why you may not want to move forward with this person, okay? So Chariot is clarified by the Seven of Cups. You have the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. Conflict in the near future because of some sort of confusion, see? So a lot of you, I feel like either your person or you become closed off because of a conflict. Okay, and the conflict is coming in because Venus is going retrograde, and a lot of you don't know what Venus retrograde is. Okay, and I know this is a tarot channel, but you all know I'm an astrologist and I do astrology as well too. So I highly recommend that you look up Venus retrograde, really connect with what it means for you, so that when these arguments or conflicts or challenges come up, you're ready for them and you understand what's going on, because a lot of you don't know what's going on. And when a conflict happens in the near future, by the way, it's a very unexpected conflict, but when it does happen, a lot of you get to the point of recognizing that, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe this is something that I don't really want. Maybe I thought I wanted it, but it might be something that you don't want, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Now let's get some advice for you. Intense reading, what is your advice? Okay, so your advice here is the Strength, the Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice moving forward is to really recognize what it is that you need to be aware of, okay? The Judgment is about an awakening. It's about being aware of the things around us that maybe at once we weren't aware of. There's something here about you needing to seek knowledge, seek information. Make sure that whatever you're doing moving forward, you are bringing about some sort of truth and clarity. You need to let others know exactly what you want, Aries, and they also need to let you know what they want as well too. If you truly want something here to work out, you can't give up on it. Okay, so you may be quick this week to give up on something because it becomes too confusing, it becomes difficult, it becomes hard. But what Spirit is saying is that in anything that you want to accomplish in your life, you have to have endurance. It doesn't matter if yesterday was a bad day and the day before was a bad day, you have to keep going. That's what the Knight of Wands represents. The Knight of Wands keeps going, okay? And they keep going and keep going and keep going. You're a fire sign, okay? You shouldn't easily give up because you are met with some sort of challenge. Now, you will have many challenges this coming week. And it's not because, you know, Spirit's punishing you. It's not because people are punishing you. It's because Spirit is saying that I want to see how strong you are to overcome the challenges that you are going to face. Life is about a series of lessons and challenges. It's about you being able, to overcome them and become the best version of yourself moving forward. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Aries. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.